Igbo Area TV on Igbo.
Hello viewers. Imo State consensus candidate and the candidate for Miyetti Allah, according to a recent letter purportedly written by the group on their desire for the post of President General of Ohanaeze Igbo in an election which was to happen in January 2021. Professor George Obiozo was lifted out unconscious on Sunday from the venue of the IPOB meeting of the organization. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and let's go there. Halfway during an IPOB meeting, IPOB is the meeting of the highest organ of Ohanaeze Igbo. Halfway into the meeting, Obiozo was said to be acting in an unusual manner. He was escorted out of the hall where the meeting was taking place at the Nike Lake Resort, Enugu. It was a meeting to elect, planning to elect the new Ohanaeze chairman. Report has it that while being escorted out, he suddenly slumped and passed out. He was driving away unconsciously to an unknown destination in an SUV. What? This is a millennium or so. Obiozo's dilemma happened in the presence of Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, ministers Chris Ngige and Ogbonneonu, former Senate President Anyim Pius Anyim, Senator Usta Izunaso, Chief Chekwat Okori, and the Deputy Governor of Ebonyi State, as well as others. Did you see this gang up? I hope what you remember in a letter allegedly written by Miyetti Allah, there was a plea to the Supreme Court Governor of Imo State, that is Hope Uzodinma, to throw his weight behind Professor Obiozo, as he is Miyetti Allah's candidate in an election that requires no influence of other ethnicities, not to even talk of Miyetti Allah influencing an election of a top Igbo body. The IPOB meeting, held for the second time within 1 month, was in regards to the forthcoming elections of the Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization. This particular meeting was said to be the most peaceful since the inception of the organization. Objections were raised to the constitution of 40-member election committee. I said, do you see the people I mentioned here? Most of them are APC members who are electing the next Ohanaeze chairman. And this Ohanaeze chairman who collapsed is somebody that, based on a letter written earlier, is the Miyetti Allah's candidate. Did you get that? Anyway, let's continue. So, Minister of Labour Chris Ngige opposed the chairmanship of the election committee, which is occupied by Ben Obi from Anambra State. That was resolved because Obi stepped down for peace to reign, paving the way for a former President General of the organization, Gary Enwo Egariwe from Ebonyi State, who was unanimously adopted. I said, do you notice something in this particular Ohanaeze election? It is influenced by APC party. Now, in that letter that was written earlier, that was allegedly from Miyetti Allah, the letter was begging the Imo State governor to make sure Obiozo, which is the Miyetti Allah candidate, becomes the next Ohanaeze chairman. Now, look at the people involved in this election in Enugu. Ngige was there. The Imo State governor, the Supreme Court governor was there. And other people were mainly APC stalwarts. Okay, let's continue. A clergy, Bishop Godi Okafor, was nominated as deputy chairman and was also unanimously adopted. That is, towards the selection of the next Ohanaeze chairman. And it was also resolved that January election would take place in Owerri, Imo State. You see, I'm not opposed to the Owerri venue, but it is like Ekem Frunozo Agoromagwo. You see, monkey hand in soup turning to human hand. I see a signature of Miyetti Allah there. Him. Ndibo, watch your steps. Okay. They resolved that the election from henceforth shall be held in the state whose turn it is to produce Ohanaeze president. Okay, according to them, it's rotational. Yes, I agree. I don't have any problem with it being rotational, maybe from Anambra to Imo, from Imo to another state. But please look at this setup that is going to produce this and think about the earlier letter that was shared on this channel. And tell us what you think, please. Tell us what you think. Insecurity. Ignore Nnamdi Kanu's security outfit. Southeast governors are saying that Ndi Igbo should ignore Nnamdi Kanu's security outfit. This was coming from the chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum, Bonny State Governor, Engineer Dave Umahi. On the weekend, he called on the people of the region to ignore the so-called security outfit set up by the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Umahi described the outfit as laughable, claiming that the governors of the region have been doing their best to ensure the protection of lives and properties of the citizens within the Southeast zone. Umahi, are you sure when the Inspector General of Police asks you to weak Southeast governors, yes, you are weak governors, he asks you to suspend the idea of a regional police force? Didn't he ask you? You Southeast governors were on a meeting to form a regional security. Like Amoteku, the Yoruba governors started Amoteku. They didn't invite the Inspector General of Police. They started it, they adopted it, they even, stamped it. They asked the federal government to do their worst, to go to court if they are not pleased with it. Now, when you want to start your own security outfit, you invited the police inspector general and he asks you not to. Why? Are you not a region just like the South, the Southwest? But you fearfully, that is why I call you weak governors. You soft-pedaled. You succumbed. And they ask you, suspend your own idea of starting security outfit. Meanwhile, your region is in trouble too. So Mahi warned youths to avoid being used as instrument of destruction, even as he emphasized that the Southeast governors would never allow the ugly incident that occurred during the NSAS protest to repeat itself. According to him, Southeast region remains the safest and nobody can controvert that. And so our brother said he has formed security outfit for Southeast. It is very laughable and should be totally ignored. Omahi. He said, I commend very highly the Southeast governors. It is only the Southeast that the leaders are being castigated openly. Yes, they are castigated openly because they failed to do what they are supposed to do. Well, according to him, it is the duty of the governors to protect the lives of the citizens and also the citizens of other regions living in the states that are not from Southeast, of course. Umahi, but when the governors fail in that regards, what do you expect? Please tell us why headsmen are having a field day in Ebonyi, sacking communities from their homes. We want to know, Umahi, please tell us why. I can see this your new presidential ambition is blindness in itself. Seems for a juicy Abuja pepper soup, all you Igbo governors would sell your conscience. According to him, he went on, he said, I want them to ignore the side distractions. They are doing a lot in education of our people, payment of salaries, infrastructure development, and most especially the security of our people. Well, Omahe, you people have failed. Both Anambra, Imo State are owing pensioners. So I don't understand what you people are even doing. Stop deceiving yourself. We know what you are doing and what you are not doing. Huh? You hear? According to him, no governor will come open to tell you A to Z what he's doing about security. Really? At least if you are doing something, we will see it. Look at Benue State, for example. They banned open grazing. It is so evident. We don't know what you are doing that we won't see. Anything you do is supposed to reflect in the open. We'll see the impact. So don't tell us, yes, you don't need to tell us the A to Z, but then we need to. Communities are sacked in Ebonyi, your state, and you are telling us you are doing, communities are continually sacked, and you are there. What are you telling me, Umahi? According to him, the Southeast governor will no longer tolerate what happened during SARS. They will continue to keep their eyes on the ball to ensure that anybody under the care is protected. That is necessary. But is that what you are doing? Umahi even blundered further. He said Nigerians calling for the sack of service chief. Why? That they should support the idea that the service chief whose tenure has expired should remain. Umahi, it's like so much activities around you has led you into forgetfulness, especially the issue of this Igbo presidency you are eyeing. It has blinded you, and you forget that the tenure of the service chiefs has expired. It is even against the law for them to remain, even while the security situation of the country is worsening. You begin to make me think you are part of the foul play. Well, this is where I will stop with you. Umahi went further to say the job of everybody, the security of the country. Yes, and where you governors failed, that is where IPOB tried to fill. Thank you. It is not the job of the failed leaders of the Southeast alone, but everybody. I like what you said. That is why ESN is taking part, since you cannot handle it. Since you can declare ban on open grazing because you fear the North, you are answerable to Abuja. Oh my God. Well, the people have the right to defend themselves. If you open up doors for us to be killed, the people will defend themselves, certainly. And that is why they are doing. Please, viewers, add your comment, tell us what you think. Now, the Southeast governors are against ESN. But what have they done? Have they done well in terms of security of their states? The people cannot wait, keep calm, watch and be killed. I think that was why ESN was formed. Add your opinion. Please also subscribe to our channel. Click on the bell icon to get our updates. Please share this video. Bye for now.
Thanks for watching Igbo Area TV. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click the bell icon. Like our Facebook page. Join our Facebook group. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Bye for now.